Hi everyone, I'm Ben, and this is the Board Game Blueprint. This week, we're going to be taking a closer look at some of the jewel components on the Game Crafter, and maybe talking about, a few different ways that these clicky clacks can be used in a game design. So let's jump on over to the table next door and see what we have in store. So to be a little bit confusing, we're going to actually start off with a component that's not a jewel technically. On the Game Crafter, these are listed as crystals, and we've seen a whole bunch of them, especially the green ones, from our little snot rocket videos from before. But as we can see, there's a number of different colors, and they're not actually all listed here, unfortunately. I believe I'm missing a yellow and a red. And maybe like a translucent black as well. But there's also like an opaque black, and I believe, well, as you can see, this kind of gold one here. So they're really fun to play with. They're nice and small, so that when you're collecting a bunch of them together and adding them to your supply, you can amass a whole horde of them, which is always fun. And I feel that, these lend themselves really well to just kind of any fantasy or dwarven or crystalline design of yours. So let's get on to the good stuff though. They're going to be a little bit leveled up here. We're going to be talking next about, all in one hand here, jewels. So these are quite a bit more bigger, more substantial. Let me just go ahead and quickly find one that's going to look good on camera here. Let's do it purple and purple. So actually already we can see that the colors are a little bit different. I'll just drop these here for now and put them up side by side with my hand. So these are kind of your stereotypical jewel shapes, one might say, like the little jewel emoji. It's going to be that kind of that heptagon shape. And so, the pink or the purple is a little bit lighter, more like of a lavender compared to the purple of the crystal. And whether or not that's a deal breaker is entirely up to you, but let's see if we can get a little bit more detail here. There's like actually a bunch of different faces, which is really neat. And so these just kind of add a really great premium feel, even more premium maybe than these crystals here, because of their size and maybe the luxury of this stereotypical shape, what have you. So again, this is going to be the purple to purple, and then we have the orange to orange. We have the yellow to yellow, which we're missing actually, but I think this yellow is a little bit deeper than the crystal one is. And then we have green and green, so again, we have like a kind of, pastel treatment, that's the word I'm looking for the green here versus the green of the crystal shape. It's almost white here. We have clear and clear, just like that. We have the reds, which is missing for the crystal, I'm so sorry to say. And then we have the blues, which are a perfect match as far as I can tell. Oh, my hands are so full right now. Full of jewels, which is just awesome. So there we go. Pretty cool. And whether or not you're having them kind of laid out on a trail or scattered about on a mine or some kind of underground cave atmosphere for your game, that all sounds really great too. But before this video is done, I just wanted to feature one final component, which is kind of similar to these. I believe they're called beads, and let me see if I can, just once again, get these all on camera, because I think these are actually a little bit more versatile than they let on to be. These I think are beads. They're like glass beads. I'm not sure if they're actually glass or not, but they're sort of a dome shape here. So you can see it's sort of like a hamburger bun, maybe top and then bottom if you had the matching, or if you wanted different flavors of it, however you like. But these come in a whole variety of colors, which is just fantastic. And as we can see, some of the colors even have like a twofer. We have like two greens, and we have, this is a purple. I think it's like very, very light purple. Let me, will that work? Kind of, sort of. And we have two opaques. We have the white and the black opaque in addition. So these are really colorful, and they look maybe even more like candies than the crystals and the jewels did, specifically. But what I like about these is that, especially because of their like kind of large real estate size, you could actually place them onto your components. I don't know if they're gonna physically magnify things. Let me see. Oh, here we go. We have these little punch outs from before. If we put them over, no, it just sort of distorts it, I think. But their shape lends themselves to a couple of different design types. And what I mean by that is, by using our imaginations, we can have them act as different things in our game world. So in Sagrada, they use these same components, so not make you think that only TGC, you know, or designers on TGC use these, but they use them as, I think, like drops of light, which is really cool. And the idea that I had is that if you had, yeah, like these yellow ones, these could be sun drops that you're putting onto like different, oh gosh, I don't know, weather games, designs, and things like that. Another game that uses these shapes is Atlantis Rising. And so in theirs, I'm not sure, maybe this is a dud, it's got like some reflective gold on there almost, versus this one, which is, you know, just kind of transparent all the way through. But these act as mystic energy. So these are a different type of resource that you can collect that will help you mitigate your dice. But I think my favorite one that I've seen, not physically yet, is going to be using these as droplets or dew, morning dew, in a game design, which is like super fun and very calming. I'm sort of in a bit of a zen mode right now with a design that I'm working on with a friend, well, two. And so yeah, like that idea here, capturing that with your components is just so amazing to me. So again, we have these glass beads. I'm just going to grab a whole handful of them here. I guess a couple handful. And then we also have the jewels and the crystals. So hopefully, yeah, this video gave you a couple ideas for what these could be used for, or at the very least showed you that they exist and that you can actually use them, yeah, for whatever design you want. The smooth surface of these is really fun. Maybe they're turtle shells or something like that, versus, yeah, just these regular jewel shapes. I think a lot of, not florists, but you know, you might find these at a craft store for sure, but I don't know if they'll have all of these colors, so maybe worth checking out. And lastly, yeah, we have all these kind of jewels for either a royalty theme, a treasure hunting theme with pirates, or what have you, anything else in between, even snot rockets and whatnot. So there we go again. Yeah, I hope these, again, just kind of sparked maybe at least one new idea for you. And there we are. I hope some of my musings today give you a few brilliant new ideas. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon so that you can stay notified when the next video goes up. As always, I'm Ben. This has been another episode of the Board Game Blueprint, and together, let's build something great.